thought so. I'm a friend of Jenny's and Di's, and, well, they're always talking about you, and they said to say good day.
Sit down. We've heard all about you, too. And we've decided we don't like you. You are nothing but a little smiley. So you just sit there and one peep out of you and you're going to find out those stories you heard about me are true. Got it?
Yeah. Sure.
Hi, I'm Doreen. Well, I've been in and out of these prisons and stuff ever since I was a kid. And when I first got lumbered, well, they thought I was in moral danger or something like that. Anyway, it didn't do me much good, but because when I got out of the home, I was still knocking around with the kids that I'd met in there. Then I met a couple of blokes, and they were always sprouting about the jobs they were doing and getting away with it. They thought they were the ants' pants. Well, I used to go along with them because I reckoned it was smart. I was afraid not to because I thought they'd kick me out. I didn't have nowhere else to go. Anyway, we were always broke because the guys, well, they thought that working was for the mugs, you know. And that's when I started to forge cheques, you know, to pay the rent. Well, I got pregnant and then they dumped me. And they took my kid away because they reckoned I was no good.
By the time I wanted to get my kids back, I'd already served 20 years. 10 of them I didn't really have to. The only things I ever loved. But it was too late. Now all I've got left is me memories, and they're nothing to be proud of. I've got nothing to be proud of.
Well, you reckon it's a lot of fun, don't you? Well, it stinks. I bet your friends never told you about the times they were scared stiff, eh? Thinking all the time the cops were going to get them. I bet they only told you about the times they never got caught.
So I got another 6 months. 'Cause the only family I got is in here. When you're young, you don't think about things going wrong. The only thing I've got to look forward to on the outside is dying on my own.
Well, you've been in and out of here so many times that when something good does happen to you, like you meet a really nice bloke, well, you get scared because you reckon you're going to blow it. Because for too long you've been lying and cheating and worrying that people will laugh at you because you're not tough.
Yeah. I've seen them laughing at me too behind me back. They reckon I'm too drunk to know. But I've seen them all right. Yeah. But I reckon I'd rather have them laughing at me than not seeing me at all.
And kids your age think, oh, it's never going to happen to them.
You smirk or look bored just once more, sweetie.
And next time, that'll be something heavier. You think this is a game? Well, I'll tell you a few things. You are headed the right way to end up in here, and when you do, I am going to be waiting for you, and you won't think it's so funny then. Because you'll do what I say when I say. And if you so much as prick your nose without asking me, I will cut your stupid throat. You see, I've got nothing to lose. There's nothing more they can do to me. Have a look at Doreen and Lizzie.
I said look at them. They're worth 10 of you.
Yet they screwed themselves up and ended up in here because they had no one to straighten them out about a few facts. So I am doing you a favour. Now, I'll tell you a few things about this place. There was a kid your age that hung herself in her cell. Another one went off her head because they took her baby away from her. Then there was the one that was so scared she hid in a dryer and suffocated. You see, it breaks you. It ruins your life. But then you wouldn't care about that, would you? You know it all.
All right. Church services are in 5 minutes. Pierce,
If you want to attend church, the Church of England in here, Catholics in the dining room.
I don't go to church.
See the others out and get this one to the garden.
Don't tell me we missed all the fun. How'd it go, Bea?
Keep it moving, Smith.
Oh, Miss Bennett, I don't feel like going to my own minister today. Do you think I could have a go at another one?
I don't care who you see, Birdsworth.
You come with me, Dor?
No, Lizzie, I think I'd better lie down for a bit.
Do you two come to church with me?
What for? Have some Bible basher tell me how to get saved? The way to glory is through the good Lord. Hallelujah. Well, I don't believe in that hogwash. Because if he's such a good Lord, how come he doesn't give a person an even break?
Yes?
Oh, hello, Jim. Vera Bennett.
Yes, Vera.
I was going to call in yesterday with Erica and Meg, but I was on duty. It was a dreadful thing that happened, Jim. I don't know what to say. I know what it's like to lose someone close.
It's good of you to call, Vera.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, I'm fine. I'm managing okay, thanks.
Do the police know why he did it?
I have to go, Vera.
And then he said, but what's that brick wall doing over there? And St. Peter said, the salvos are on the other side. They think they're the only ones here. Well, the point of that is, of course, that times have changed. People don't think like that anymore. At the hostel, well, we don't ask what religion. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
I was just wanting to talk to Phil.
Yeah, what for?
It'll keep.
Would you like to join us?
Yeah? I'm a Protestant, you know.
And I'm a salvo. How do you do?
This is Lizzie Birdsworth, Captain Barton.
I got a lot of time for you blokes. You're the only ones that were up the front line during the war. Not like them rotten mongrels that don't practice what they preach.
Yes, well, why don't you sit down, Lizzie? Now, Phyllis, I know you've still got 12 months, but a little closer to your release, I'd like you to come out with us and have a look at the hostel.
You mean they'd let me out for the day?
Oh, we've arranged it before. It sometimes helps to see where you'll be staying rather than arriving out of the blue and hating it.
That's what happened to me at the halfway house.
Well, the hostel's much the same sort of thing, except we don't only have ex-prisoners. It gives you a chance to mix with all sorts of people.
I'm getting out in 6 months, you know.
Well, good on you.
Expect I'll be dumped back in the halfway house.
I believe it's very good. Now, Phyllis...
I got nowhere else to go. Nobody wants an old lady like me hanging around their necks.
As I said before, Lizzie, the hostel's open to anyone.
Yeah? Oh, you're a good man, Captain Burton.
Barton.
Yeah. Still, I'd like to have a look over it first. I wouldn't want to be worrying myself sick for 6 months, wondering whether I'd fit in or not.
Yes, well, look, I'll tell you what I'll do, Lizzie. I'll have a chat to the governor this afternoon and see what can be done, eh?
But she won't be back until tomorrow. We've only got the acting governor and she's new and she wouldn't know nothing about anything.
I thought Miss Bennett had been here for years.
Oh, but she's...
Anyway, I never put off till tomorrow what I can do today. Now, Phyllis, have you got any questions that you'd like to ask about the hostel?
Bored. You want to do something?
Like what?
Hey, Debbie. Over here. What do you make of the place?
Dunno. Don't care neither.
Yeah, the whole place is a bit of a joke.
How come you weren't telling me your life story?
Because I don't believe in telling people how to run their life. Hey, why don't you give me your address? I've got a bit of time left. But when I get out of here, we could have some fun together.
I would have said that 2 years was more than a bit of time, Sharon.
Hey, what'd you do?
Pushed drugs. But then I suppose you'd find that interesting.